What's going on? Good morning. It's about 9:34 here on the East Coast. This is not going to be a response video. This is not going to be. I just want to piggyback on one of the subscribers that I'm sub to. He put a video out, and I want to piggyback on it because I think he makes some great points. He made some fantastic points. Not about there's some we got these lame ass people running around here putting videos out, disrespecting us because we're black about being fans of Floyd Mayweather. But he brought up the Friday night fights where it was announced that Shane Mosley was going to fight Canelo Alvarez, and how it's a sad sight to see. Shane at 154 pounds. Being basically, in my opinion, this is my words, prostituted by Oscar De La Hoya, and he's basically pimping himself out. You understand what I'm saying? And it got me thinking, well, wait, I can be a little bit moved by that yeah, Mosley is doing that, but he's not the only fighter that's straight pimping himself out. And it got me thinking, has anybody ever asked the question? Now, I don't know. You probably have. You probably have done videos in the past about it. But has anybody else, or does anybody else feel that maybe, just maybe, I call them the old road warriors in boxing. We're talking about the Winkies. We're talking about the Zabs. We're talking about the Mosleys. We're talking about the Bernard Hopkins. Are these guys who are still fighting, hurting the new up-and-coming stars by still being in the game? De La Hoya was another one. I mean, come on, guys. De La Hoya should have quit a long time ago before he got that ass whipping from Manny Pacquiao. And yeah, he was weight drained, but he wasn't even a fraction of who he was. You know what I'm saying? When he fought, Manny Pacquiao. Are they doing more harm to the younger guys who are busting their ass? Who, look, man, fuck the records. I don't give a fuck what you say. James Kirkland is gonna be a fucking superstar in boxing. Mark my words. He sticks with Ann Wolfe. Ann Wolfe is no joke. You can just see that woman has that dude on a tight string, and if she keeps him disciplined and keeps him, away from his knucklehead friends, because we all got those types of friends, and knuckleheads, and it looks like James Kirkland's going to stay on the path. James Kirkland's going to be a freaking fucking monster. I can't wait till he moves up in weight. It's a wrap. All right? So, James Kirkland is going to be a superstar. I don't care what nobody says. That's my opinion. Adrian Broner, forget about it, dude. When you watch Adrian Broner, what I look for in a good boxer, and this is what I like about Adrian Broner, he's a boxer. What I look for in a good boxer is patience, adaptability, and the willingness to sit there and whatever he gives out. But it's how he does it. For a young fighter, most people don't understand. Young fighters don't know or have the awareness to go to the body and the head. Adrian Broner, go back and watch his tapes of his fights. He's got that. I don't even really know how to explain it, but he's got that IQ. It's there, man. And I like Adrian Broner. So Adrian Broner, forget about it. He's going to be a problem for anybody. Anybody. If I had to categorize and say somebody who, and I know this is a bold prediction, but if I had to sit there and say anybody who's going to kind of follow in the path of Floyd Mayweather, it's going to be Adrian Broner. So Adrian Broner is another young cat, a beast, doing his thing. There's so many more that's coming up. I mean, you got Gamboa. I mean, shit. I know I got down on Nonito Donaire, but the fact is, Donaire, I'm not buying into that Kool-Aid that Donaire is going to be this mega ultra star and linchpin in the sport of boxing. No, he's not going to be that. He may be made to be that by the sports writers because and top top rank and all those other bullshit ass motherfuckers. But he's a pretty good fighter. He just needs to, personally, in my opinion, get a new get a new trainer, learn how to fight backwards. You know what I'm saying? And learn that stop falling in love with that left hook. Because when you first came into the game, Nonito, you were a boxer. You broke your opponent down. Then you fell in love with knocking dudes out with one punch, and now you're starting to deviate from what makes you good. So stop that shit. But back to my original point in the video was, are the old road warriors hurting the sport of boxing? Because think about it, if they weren't here, we would see the fights. You see, the promoters would have no choice but to match the fighters up that should be fighting. And that's all the way down the board. You get what I'm saying? So it kind of pains me because when you look at it, yo, dogs, look at Shane Mosley. Look at him, man. His last few fights. Could anybody say when you were watching boxing in 97, 98, did you ever think you see Shane Mosley go out the way he been going out his last few fights? Hell, when you saw him beat the brakes off Antonio Margarito, did anybody see that shit coming? And he's steady doing it. You see, the old road warriors are hurting the young, real superstars in the game. See, that's why, paper fighters like, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna call him a paper fighter. I will never buy into the Canelo Alvarez, mystique or hype. The guy, all he does is throw power shots. Let me tell you something, fellas. People who throw nothing but power shots do not last in boxing. Because when they meet up against a person who has craft, they get exposed, they get embarrassed, and then everybody starts to jump off that bandwagon. See, people who are fans of boxers because they just have power really don't know the sport of boxing. So, I don't know. I'm just, if these old road warriors who have, and you know what, it comes down to pride. It comes down to pride. See, these cats grew up, you know what I'm saying, in an era of when they watched the golden age of boxing. And they want to be around and they want to be remembered so badly for never quitting, for always going out on your shield, and never giving their fans what they want, But, I mean, come on. Zab Judah, man. Come on, Zab. For real? For real? Like, I liked you better when you was crazy, man. When you was running around here trying to, choke out refs. I'm being real. I mean, that's who you were. That's who you were. I mean, you were a little reckless. You were a little, undisciplined. But the fact is, your skills had not eroded. Dude, come on, dog. You let Amir Khan bitch you out, man. And you're going to go sit here and you're going to fight another young fighter and get exploited again. So, yeah, I mean, I wonder, does anybody, how you guys feel about that? About fighters of yesterday still trying to be relevant today? Are they hurting the younger superstars by doing this? Personally, again, this is my opinion. Floyd Mayweather only really got 2 more fights, if he wants to. I kind of think he will. I mean, he has said many times he's not going out like other fighters. He's not going to sit there and get exploited. So, to me, Floyd only has 2 more fights. I really don't give a fuck anymore about Manny Pacquiao. I could wake up, next year and they could just say it on ESPN or wherever else, on the internet that Floyd is gonna fight Manny, and I'll just take that shit as, like I get up and take a piss in the morning. I really don't care anymore because at this point we all know who's playing fucking games. We all know who's real. We all know who's not. So that's never really gonna be something. I'm over that whole saga. But to me, Floyd only has one more opponent. I don't know how people feel about Sergio Martinez, but I think after he gets through with Cotto, because he will get through with Cotto, I'm calling it. He will. I'm saying he's going to not cruise, but I am going to say that he's going to be what Floyd is, and that is Floyd will go into that ring and neutralize Cotto, because Floyd is not. It's not about physicality for Floyd. It's about the mental. I'll keep stressing that. Don't look at Cotto's size and strength. Strength means nothing in the real game of boxing. It's hit and not get hit, and Floyd is the best at doing that. So I still say Floyd is going to cruise past Cotto. I'm saying one more fight with Sergio. I'd say he fights Sergio Martinez, who is considered pound for pound the best middleweight in the world. Beat him and move on. That should be Floyd's last fight, because he's fought champions, he's fought all belt holders, and at the time they were labeled the best. So for me, that would be enough for me to secure Floyd's legacy in my eyes. He don't need to fight nobody else. So this is Black Vengeance 28. Let me know what you guys think. Sorry. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, my man, Flute Papalouie, good video. This was the response to you and what you were talking about. And don't even respond to those fucking lame ass packtards and racist ass motherfuckers, because I get them too on my page. It is what it is. It's inevitable. It's just when you got a free forum such as YouTube, you're gonna get those fucking bums that want to come on and make a name for themselves. So kind of look at it as a badge of honor that some whack dude wants to try to pick a beef with you because he wants his name out there. So just let it go, be easy, and take care, people. Peace.